35 Nazism and the ideals of the French Revolution. July 5, 1943. My German friends. On the 14th of July, the victory of the great revolution that changed the face of France was once celebrated today. Under German occupation, it can be celebrated only silently. But the day of freedom will have more meaning in this year of the French nation's bondage than at any other time. In bondage, they will again experience what freedom is worth and that it is worth dying for. The ideals of the 14th of July, of the storming of the fortress of tyranny, are not yet dead. They were in danger of withering away in the period between the wars. This weakening was used by reactionary politicians to cheat France out of the ideals of the Great Revolution. They preferred the rule of the National Socialists to the rule of their own people. They would rather have a Nazi Europe than a democratic Europe. What does all this have to do with Germany? It has this to do with Germany. That the National Socialists, hand in hand with the French reactionaries, want to turn back world history to before the time of the French Revolution. It was an alliance of French reactionaries with the Nazis that brought the downfall of France. Europe has experienced an uprising of all reactionaries against the ideals of the French Revolution. And the shock troops in this battle against the spirit of the 14th of July were the German National Socialists. Is it true that the whole of European history, since the storming of the Bastille, was an error? So it is being preached daily to you. New fortresses have been set up. Today, they are called concentration camps. All who place themselves in the path of the new tyrants are being sent there unjustly, just as all who placed themselves in the path of the old monarchical tyrants vanished into the Bastille. It would be something great if at some time the German nation would do what the French nation did a century and a half ago and free itself from its own tyrants. An authentic German revolution against tyranny could change the entire fate of Germany. Germans and French could fight together for the ideals that are being trampled underfoot today in both lands. In the spirit of these ideals, the European curse, the enmity between Germany and France, could be overcome. What are the ideals of the French Revolution, against which National Socialism preaches hatred? Equality and freedom are today shining more brightly than at any time since the days when they were first won. Today, whoever has no right to defense and is dragged into prison has learned what it means that everyone is equal before the law. Today, whoever is deprived of all civil freedoms grasps again why there have been martyrs of freedom for centuries. The experience of freedom is the real enemy of all tyrants. For this reason, they want to go back before the French Revolution. I do not say this to challenge you to return to the French Revolution. Nothing in history can be brought back. Even the ideals of freedom and equality must be understood anew. On French public buildings are written not only the words freedom and equality, but also the word fraternity of the three. It is that word which most points to the future. How was it possible that in the land of the revolution, freedom and equality were betrayed? It was possible because the third of the ideals, fraternity, was not realized. We are no longer speaking today of fraternity, but of social security for all today. We know that freedom and equality before the law are lost if they are not born by freedom from want and equal opportunity for everyone. This was not understood in the 19th century, and for that reason, the belief in freedom was undermined. The National Socialists say that the ideals of the French Revolution are finished, but they are finished only if the third ideal, the task of our time, social security, is not realized. Don't be deceived, my German friends. With a half-truth, the Nazis have captured many people. They have pointed to the lack of freedom and the inequalities of the social order. And then they've said, therefore, we must go back before the French Revolution. And this was the Nazis' deception. They wanted to go back instead of going forward. We must go forward in the spirit of the universally human ideals that gave the French Revolution its irresistible force. We must go forward to a new form of freedom and equality. A form in which freedom includes social security and equality includes social justice. It is your task to realize this, my German friends. In the spirit, you must fight against Germany's old and new tyrants. In the spirit, you must look forward to the day in which you, together with your French brothers, free yourselves from the tyrants of your time.